always want to come around just when I want to come outside, do a little chat. Anyway, welcome to the City of Healing, where the city resides within. This is your sister, Sanette Frangela. Wanted to come forth this afternoon as I sit here with a couple of yellow jackets. Wanted to come forth and just do a brief share. So much to talk about, so much going on. Wanted to just share a little bit about my tea that I made. It's nothing new. It's nothing that no one else has done. But I just want to emphasize the good of ginger, because it is indeed a miracle root herb for humanity. And I think that it should be included in my household anyway. It's a staple. There's some form of ginger in the house, but mostly the ginger root. And nobody really, well, it's only me and my daughter right now, but nobody really shaves it, cuts it up, cooks it, pickle it more than me. But anyway, I love to make a tea out of it, and I wanted to just talk about a little bit about its benefits. Ginger is an herb, it's a root. It dates back, of course, thousands of years, used for medicinal purposes, mostly for the solar plexus. It's yellow, so it definitely associated with digestion in the solar plexus. So it aids in digestion. I've touched on it and talked about it before. It increases the emptying time of the stomach into the small intestines to help promote good bacteria and digestion absorption of your nutrients for your body. So ginger, I remember I had a friend, Showei Lin. I doubt if she ever sees this, but she was from China, and what she say, it was mainland China, the small towns. She said I probably would never heard of it before, so she said she's from mainland China. But she had a lot of ginger in her house as well. I used to go to her little apartment off campus when I was in school in Elizabeth City, and she would have ginger with everything. She even boiled her eggs in ginger water. And I asked her why, because back then I definitely did not know any benefits of ginger, and she would say she liked the taste of it. She never talked about the benefits of anything, but it has gingerol in it. That's what we call sometimes ginger ale. That is very anti-inflammatory for the body. It helps with brain health because it decreases inflammation. Some people say it helps decrease the effects of dementia or Alzheimer's. It helps with inflammation in the gut, inflammation in the bones and the muscles, decreases pain. And, with anything, as I mentioned before, especially herbal medicines or that come from the earth, they come from medicine. Pharmacy comes from nature in some form or another. If it wasn't created or mimicked or taken from in part from, it comes from nature. And we have to be careful, especially if we are on Western medicine. It may conflict with some of the benefits of ginger. So if you're starting any new type of herb, any new type of diet, if you're working with someone, in the medical profession for your health, make sure that you mention that you want to include ginger, and hopefully they all know that the effects of it being an anti-inflammatory, it may increase bleeding time. You may want to mention that to them and see if there's any contraindications in it. Also, being that it's anti-inflammatory, and as I mentioned before, inflammation is the root cause of a lot of diseases. So it's going to enhance your health in several ways. It will decrease your blood pressure, your blood sugar, your cholesterol. So if you're taking any type of those medicines that will do those types of things, you want to make sure that you let your doctor know, because it could enhance and drop your blood pressure even more, drop your blood sugar even more. So include that information if your doctor asks you if you're taking any additional herbs or vitamins, because ginger indeed is, like I said, a miracle herb that is very much so needed in everyone's kitchen. You can add it to your drinks, your food, your salads, your dressings, etc., etc. Several different recipes online. Even you can make them up. That's what I like to do. I like to do a whole bunch of impromptu things and add it to different types of dishes. So if you haven't tried ginger, if you don't know the effects of it, especially those that I just mentioned, look into it and decide for yourself and see how you feel when you consume of it. It's delicious to me. It's kind of peppery. It's in the same family as cadmium and turmeric as well. And a lot of people make teas out of all of those mixed together. But as I mentioned, I'll continue to mention, if you're taking any type of medicine, if you don't know the effects of those medicines, and even if they are contraindicated with the type of herb that you're taking, you may want to and you should consult, with your doctor. And again, as I mentioned, I'm not giving any type of medical advice or anything like that. It's only information. Anyway, thanks for visiting the city. Try some ginger. And until next time, stay well. Take care.